Wow, Bimu. No way. It's been so long. Thank you for raiding in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the fun, the silly times as well. It was a really good time, for sure. It was fun peeking again. Okay, I'm like half set up. Let me first. We'll see. Yo, it did show up there. Let's fucking go. Oh, it was already set up. Let's go. Oh, I didn't get my tablet. Also need to do. Did I get the shout out earlier for Yuna? I did. Okay. I should have. I think I needed. I forgot to. I need to shout out both of the homies that were here today. So Shiki and Bimla. They're both really fun. They're awesome. It was very silly hanging out with them today. Oh, I didn't actually change. Okay. I need to change the stream info. A little tabletop brain rot as a treat. The category is art. Okay. And what else did I need to do? Oh, here. I had something else I was gonna do, but I forgot. Oh, right. I think I need to check, because I think I actually got rid of a capture that I didn't mean to. Let me kind of organize my OBS, actually, while we are here, anyway. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place at the moment. Okay. There. Yeah, Fugi. That's... Alright, and we'll hold that right down there. Okay. Good. I think we are all set now. But yeah, and now that we're kind of chilling as well, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are having, you know, I hope y'all's weekend was like good. Not a good time, or a nice weekend and stuff like that. Make sure. I think it was nice. I had a good time. I will say it was a lot of Kirby. I didn't want to stream it really, but like I definitely played it a lot with Soapy and with Phoebe, and or like the test ride or whatever they're calling it. And it was really good. They were popping off. They are definitely popping off with this one. It is so fucking good. It's so much fun. And obviously it's like kind of limited, but even just like the limited look we had, basically like it was mainly city trial, and then they had like the offline races and stuff. Right, I was also gonna grab my original picture of Anita as well. But yeah, no, it was awesome. It feels amazing already. I'm just so happy. I'm still just in awe. What? Oh wait, I mean export. Fuck. I'm still kind of in awe of like that it even exists still, just because I'm like, wow, like they actually did it. They actually made it. I lobbied for a game I assumed would never happen for so long, and it finally happened. There we go. That's the original one. Just for context, I think I'm not like, obviously I'm like I still am like very happy with this one, this version, this drawing I did, but I'm like, after all this time, I've like wanted to make a new one. I guess I wanted to see what I could, you know, like see just after I've been drawing more and more, I just kind of want to make a new one, see what I could do, maybe improve upon it, you know. So, let me check. Let me also make sure I'm starting to save this in a good spot. Just call this like Anita like 2.0 or something, which it's not gonna be a different design. It's just, save as. Sorry, I'm kind of unorganized at the moment. Oops. Okay, I want it as Clip Studio format. Yeah. Okay, now we're good. Not bad. Like, I think it would be nice to actually get a discernible pose and shit. You know? So. I've been trying to decide what I wanted to do for like a pose, because I'm like, the one, I think that's the main thing. I'm like, the pose doesn't really make a lot of sense, and I was thinking if I could like find, I'm trying to think of like how they do, like how Pokemon does their like character art and renders and stuff, and how they pose them specifically, because it could almost just be like, because a lot of them are just like standing there actually, or like standing in like a nice position. So I'm almost like, what if we do like, maybe, obviously this is not the full, I'm just like sketching a random body type or random body shape for a second so I can get some idea first. I think something like that might work. I almost consider just doing the Daisy pose where she does like the, I don't know how the legs look exactly because they're under a dress, but like how a lot of Daisy's renders are just that like one fist in the air and the other one kind of like that or whatever. Actually, is that how that looks? Because if I actually like that. Let me check what. Hang on, Daisy Smash Ultimate. Because I realized I actually did end up inadvertently catching a lot of color scheming and stuff from Daisy. Yeah, because that's what she has like in here. Like, it's like, this is Daisy's like Smash Ultimate pose, and a lot of her renders in like the Mario series have that as well. I'm gonna just make a folder that's like ref images. Here we go. Because I almost just want to do that, because that honestly feels like Anita core anyway. But I'm also like, I feel like I'm just copying way too much from Daisy at this point. I don't know. It's like, yeah, trying to learn how to pose is very weird to me. I mean, maybe there's a way to kind of use that. Hold on. Get rid of this. I'm just gonna start rubber ducking. So, and like saying a bunch of random things to the chat, so apologies, I guess, or you're welcome. I don't know if you like listening to that. Because it's almost like have it cross, like turned a little bit like this, cross over. Maybe, I mean, maybe that would make sense. And then the legs, I mean, I might do the bottom different. I think I kind of like that, honestly. And I guess it will be kind of weird or kind of different because, like, yeah, Anita's like general outfit is like the kind of dress thing. So like, I do think it would probably make sense. So like leaning back a smidge and then have her like feet planted like that. And then this is just kind of a diagonal perspective. Actually, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. So I'll call this like pose graph, because this is like not in scale at all. And I would like to start by being able to like, I don't know, a lot of times with the stuff I'm like, I would rather draw the head first and then kind of use that as like the size guide, I suppose. I don't know, maybe that's strange, but I guess I'm gonna shrink this. Actually, no, I'll just like make the canvas bigger or wider so we can do that. Honestly, I have a lot of things that I kind of want to make in response to like the tabletop now, because like I've gotten so much writing done, and now I'm sitting here like, oh shit, I have so many things I want to draw now. Holy shit. And it's like a lot of stuff that I'm not even sure if I'm ready for either, as far as like actual art skill, I guess. I don't know. Like this, I feel like this is gonna be an experiment, a huge experiment on its own as well. Can't give you a plush. Oh right, I can turn that back on. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I can turn that back on. I wasn't doing it because I had it off for the peak, because it was with friends, and my friends usually end up going where the plushies go, so it would be like it wouldn't make sense to. Okay, cool. Good. But it worked. Yeah, the friends are the plushies. But yeah, so I just didn't. A lot of times when I do friends stuff, since the homies usually go there, I feel like it would get really crowded if I was like also doing the plushes, you know. Okay, she has circle face. Yeah, I'm chilling. Honestly, this weekend was nice. I will say my sleep schedule got insanely fucked up for Curb because I was doing this multiple times. Like Friday night was crazy because like the first session of the Air Riders test was at like midnight my time. So like, I definitely ended up staying up till, I was up till like 4 on like Saturday morning, I suppose, which I wasn't the worst one, because I know Soapy, because I was also doing it with Soapy. We were hanging out and playing it. I know she's later, so oops, but damn, she really committed. But it was, still, it was just late for both of us, so like my sleep schedule got kind of fucked up a little bit, but it was really fun. It's looking to be an amazing time for sure. Yeah, so I like doing where like, okay, I do need to figure this one out first though. Hold on. So I'm gonna make a layer that's like pose guide or something general like that, and then I don't usually follow this like hyper exactly, but it gets me the idea of like the face turn or any turning or whatever. Yeah, but it was really fun. Like the city trial feels so fucking good. Oh my god, it's a lot faster than the original like air ride was. It feels like. And it definitely took a minute to kind of like fully get the hang of everything without just crashing into shit. But once I did, it was like, it was so good. I think because if I'm doing it a little turned like this, that would be like, oh no, I guess it would be the other way. So like, yeah, like it was just so, it ended up being like really satisfying to figure everything out. It was super cool. What car? Honestly, I think that, so I've always, even in Air Ride 1, I liked the bikes the most. And I think the chariots are, or not the chariots, I don't know what they're actually fully called. I forgot. But like the 2-wheeled things are like, I think they spoke to me really well. Like the Chariot Star was super fun. Obviously, I liked my like wheelie bike and wheelie scooter a lot. Those still felt as good as I remember. But I think the Chariot Stars was really fun as well. The new, like, I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to remember all the new like actual like stars that there were, the floating hovering ones. And, like the paper one's fine, but like I feel like it's maybe a little too frail. That's gotta be bigger. They're like big curls. I'm trying to remember if there had any of the other new ones in the demo. All of the two-wheel things were fun. I do think the like battle chariot is a little bit of a meme because it's so obscenely slow. It's really funny. But like it's still cool. And then like I think the tank one's kind of interesting. You can do some fun stuff with that. I think I'm gonna go practice peak. Oh shit. Have fun. I'm glad you could. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. I haven't considered practicing peak, but it's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, have a good time. And I appreciate it. I'm glad you could stop by. It's always very fun. Let's start. I gotta fully decide, because I liked how I did, kind of, where it's like 2 sets of, on each side it's like 2 sets of curls, but I probably need to decide how to source the other set, or 2 sets of curls per side, but I may need to decide how to source the like other 2 sets. It might be, maybe it's like something where it's like the hair kind of puffs down there as well, and then or something. I'll keep thinking about it. Actually, this was kind of silly though. I think I did this wrong. So it would be, yeah, there we go. And then it would probably go under the little bob. I actually wonder, I might have made this too small. I'm trying to decide. I mean, I guess it helps that like the face, this is just the rough shape, and like the face is gonna get like, and I can definitely like easily just adjust the face as needed. So this isn't the end all be all. Because then we'll have like, yeah, because I can at least start kind of roughly sketching out like the poofs and stuff. I'm really glad that like I was allowed to make, I don't know, saying it like that's kind of strange, but like I think I'm just not used to the real freedom of tabletop. But I'm really glad I was able to, or was like, it was all good to make like a kind of sillier character in look and personality and stuff. And on obviously there is like a more serious like story with her that I'm working on exploring as well, or like serious / personal story. But I'm glad that like, I'm also glad that like I was also able to make a character that's a lot goofier than a lot of the circumstances seem to generally be for our, I'd probably make it puffier actually. Hold on. Honestly, a lot of my reference for the hair is Whimsicott, and I know like I know Soapy's alluded or mentioned that before as well, so like people have seen it. But yeah, no, I definitely just like overdid Puffy, which I think is just like a good general character description for Anita, I think. I don't know. I think like she matches that kind of softer, sillier personality with her design. And then what I might do, I gotta decide how to better do that second set of curls. I want that still really bad. I mean, I guess what I could do almost is like, let me pop that down. Like that, and then we'll kind of erase a lot of this, maybe. And then maybe we could actually even do it where it's like, Yoink. And it kind of will fade in right there. I guess that's not bad. I actually kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I always like characters with, I like making characters that have like a lot of like either big or long or like puffy or whatever hair of like whatever kind. It can be just like as long as there's like a lot of it. And I think it's really fun that A, I was allowed to, and B, I was able to make that part of like the actual like character traits and story and stuff, where like Evie is like always just riding her, Evie's just always in her hair, like he essentially just lives in her hair and has compartmentalized it to his tastes and everything. And I am very happy that I'm like able to kind of work with something like that. It's so silly. It makes me very happy. I guess it fits the Pokemon world because there are just a lot of silly, quirky people in like games and anime and well, all forms of Pokemon media. So yeah, we gotta have the floof. Turn that off for a second. And then like, wow, like that should be good, I think. Okay. Well, I might keep adjusting that face. I might, honestly, the face shape might need to be adjusted some more. But I will, well, no, I can do that now a little bit. 'Cause it might need to be a little more like that, maybe. We'll just kind of experiment a little bit, because I don't know what I want to do yet for that. I might also just need to look at the original and see what I did. I mean, that's not bad, actually. Hold on. We're almost, that's actually closer. I guess that one is different because it is a from the front view, so it's a little harder to really do anything with. Or it's a little harder to compare. That's what I mean to say. Maybe like that. Oh shit! I didn't make a new layer. Damn it. Like that's pretty. I think I like that. Obviously, these are the baselines. Also, I always like need to remember that. I always have a habit of thinking I'm like finalizing shit when I'm like just making the first sketches, and I'm like, no, we can change things like even after I post this for the first time. Like it's fine. I don't know. I always have a bad habit of that. Why has I made it really small? Is it going to be an issue? What's 100% view like? Oh, that's actually not that small. Never mind. We'll get rid of that for the... Why is it? That's 100%. That's 100%. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually... That's fine. No, I feel weird because I think the witch was, or like I used the size of the witch canvas, the canvas size of the witch initially as a base, but I feel like I'm not using. It's like I'm worried. I tend to make things too small accidentally, and I'm like kind of worried that it's about to happen here also. Which I guess I don't know why I would need a bigger render of Anita, but. Or like a taller picture, but let me try something. I just want to experiment. What happens if I do like here and then just to estimate a little bit like that? Yeah, like that seems really small, right? Damn it. I might have to start over a little bit. At least I have an idea of the. Well, okay, I don't have to start over. Let me change that. I can scale it up and then touch it up. I think is what I'll do. Actually, it looks great. What the fuck? I mean, I guess this is the baselines also, I gotta remember. So, like, I don't have to touch it up. I can just have the general shape, and then I'll redraw over everything. I want to make it bigger, because I always, like I said, I always end up accidentally making things a lot smaller than they're supposed to be, you know? That's good. I think that's a much better size. And then we can just adjust further from there, but I think that's a better base. Actually, why did that scale so well? What? Maybe I misunderstand how this works. Sorry, oh my god, stretching. I guess I did wake up pretty early, so I'm like kind of still have that weird sleepy vibe a little bit. I woke up pretty, because since I had to wake up for peak. I do like the early streams. I like having to wake up early and kind of actually start my day reasonably and all that. It's satisfying. Okay, so then I guess the next thing would be, I'm trying to think, because I feel like the chest is probably easy enough to at least start shaping before I. Well, no. Okay, in pose guide. Oops. Let's do that. One sec. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm good to go. So I had a ping. Just making sure, but we are okay. Because I think, yeah, I can at least, and I still don't usually, a lot of times these still don't end up being like exact, like size to scale, and they end up just kind of being referenced. Because I feel like I'm not good at, like, I don't know, a lot of times with this stuff, I feel like I'll like get like, how do I say it? I'll get like a rough idea, and then I start drawing like the actual body, and I'm like, wait, that's still like the arms are still really short on this reference. I need to lengthen them or just whatever like that, you know? So I kind of feel like I have to like sorry, oh my god. So I kind of feel like I do the body pose in like parts a little bit almost, because I end up having to rescale anyway. Okay. So yeah, so we'll do the. So I think we start with this, which yeah, it's already going to be changed, but it's just going to be a rough-ish idea, I suppose. You start by drawing not where it connects necessarily, not where the chest like would connect, but just draw the boob line, I suppose. I don't know what you'd call it. I gotta remember I'm turned a little bit. If Anita's turn like this, nope, that would put. Let me cut that. There. Let's sort of put the boob line like here, almost. That's not bad actually. That almost, and obviously I'll redetail it later, but like, or I'll add detail later, but like, oh shit. I think, how did I do it up here? Okay, yeah. It would be kind of like, I think these would probably go, yeah, these would go behind the shoulder. So we can kind of put the shoulder starting like here. It'd be like that, I think. Yeah, with that perspective, it would be like that. And then I wonder, I'm curious if other people who draw have like very like weird inner monologues like this, because this is essentially just my inner monologue coming out now. So on this side it would be like that, and on this side it would be like that. Okay, that's not bad. I can definitely reshape some of it, but that's not bad. Honestly, I kind of want to replay Gravity Circuit on here. I need to. It's been like that. I still think about the game a lot. It's so fucking good. It's so clean. I could just stream it in like a day. It's not that long. Yeah, because I think the first time I played it, I did actually stream the whole thing in like a day, and then the second stream was like achievement hunting and stuff, because I just really wanted to go do that. What's wrong with this? Why does it seem wrong? It might be that okay, I think I see something. So I kind of just want to restream it, because it was, especially to show it to more people, because I was definitely like, there were like less homies, you know, at the time, but I want people to know about the game. It was so fucking good. So I think that's a good enough excuse for me to like just restream it. Yeah, like that makes more sense, I think. I want to make gameplay clips and put music over them for my starting BRB and bicycles. Oh yeah, I see people do that a lot. I know some other friends have that, or like they have the clip montages and stuff. But that's kind of fun, honestly. I don't know. I'm like not sure if that's something I want to do or not. You know, I think the problem might actually just be that because this is the sleeve also. Well, what if I just, okay, if I show like that, it still looks really weird though. Yum 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 yum. I hope your food is good, you know. Oh shit, no, I wanted that. Give that. And put it down a little bit. But yeah, that's a good idea, Holly. The clip slideshow is always fun. I know, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of friends who stream do similar stuff like that, and it looks really fun. Good, comfy. It's good, comfy eating. Hell yeah, we love comfy eating. That's awesome. Well, I could okay. I should try and draw the full arm shape and then fit the sleeve. I also realized I probably need to extend the boobs out like that a little bit, because it does look a little strange. I think okay. I think. Sorry, I have like multiple things multiple angles I'm trying to work on here. Blech. Because I think, okay, the first part is like here to here. The first like pop, the first joint, whatever. Yeah, like that. And then I guess I should try and actually draw fingers, but for now we'll just do that, because you'll get it'll be the enough of a visual reference, you know. I'm so bad at drawing fingers and hands. I need to actually do it. Or challenge myself to do it this time. The rato, who is mad. I need to add more of the soundtrack on here. I keep forgetting to, like, onto the playlist. Actually, that's something I kind of need to do. I need to figure out. I want to learn if VLC is good for, because I've been using other services. Like, all of them are really bad or really stupid for one way or another. And I need to just see if I can make like custom playlists on VLC and host it, just downloading everything and doing it through that. Because I'm kind of tired of all these other services being kind of shitty about my music. Like, I'm just on YouTube right now, but like they can't organize playlists for shit. It's really annoying. Or they're like, playlist stuff is so buggy a lot of the time. It's really annoying. And it would be nice to just host it locally, like locally on my phone as well, if I can figure that out. But also, yeah, just host it locally on my computer. So it would be like, okay, because it would be, I think that's fine, and then it would be like sleeve goes up to here and sleeve goes up to here. Like, that seems pretty good. Okay. Okay. Like, that's good. Or that's a good first pass. What I might actually do, because I think the chin is actually really way too tall, but I might buffer that out because I know I have the scarf I still need to do. She wears a scarf, or like a nice like fancy scarf. So and we'll kind of like have it put down a little bit, like it's kind of bunched up from the arm, and then we'll do just like, let me do that first. I don't know, I think it would just be nice. It would be nice in general if I didn't have to rely on like anything. I mean, obviously I've been off of Spotify for a long time anyway, and like seeing them just kind of delve more into AI is like so shitty. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm not on there anymore. So like, but like, yeah, like so I've been on YouTube, and it's like, it's okay, but you still kind of are shitty. Actually, that's not a bad. Okay, so we do that, but I still need to reshape the face because it still looks really long, really tall. So what I do maybe is just kind of have that curve go down a little steeper on both ends. Yeah, that's way better. Yes, good. And then we'll kind of, yeah, I guess since I did this, I will go ahead and just round it out. Huge. And then the scarf kind of goes there. Good. Hold on, what is this line? What happened? The official Timpani mixtape, honestly, yeah. It's just 10 copies of Gangplank Galleon from Smash Ultimate, and Jacint's Battle from the new game from Pokemon Legends. Actually, I do have, okay, I did add a little detail on the wiki that has a little, like, I'm starting to build a little soundtrack of like, these are the specific, like, if I was a boss, what is my theme and stuff like that. I actually should just start linking my, let me go ahead and pin the wiki right quick, since this is stuff that is all also like all of the tabletop stuff is on there. Well, actually, I could hold on. I could just do that. I forgot that. I should have mentioned that way earlier, but it also has on my like little page about myself, or my like streamer, like the Timpani Umbra lore, I started making a little soundtrack for various things, as if I was like a boss or like other random shit. Which I realized I didn't put Gangplank Galleon on there, but don't worry about it. I will say it's funny because I've been working so much on the adding stuff to the wiki, but I'm also at the same time I'm like trying to build that actual like NeoCities website. I will say, it's coming to get the style is mostly done, and I think that's good because once I have that, a lot of it is just porting content from like the wiki. It's nice because like I already have the content. It's just the style and everything is new. So like that's huge. Yeah, so we'll have a bit of a slant. Yeah, I've started trying to make that a rule where all of my OCs or whatever have songs. Actually, I have that for, I'll play that one in a sec. That song in a sec because it's really good. But I'll grab Anita's music that I picked for her, and there are a couple. There are only 2 right now. Maybe I'll add more, but I think actually like Soapy apparently went really hard making a full like soundtrack for Celine, or like actual playlist for Celine. And I may need to just do something like that as well. But okay, here we go. Like this was the overworld theme I picked for her, and it's Welcome to Yoshi's Island from Mario RPG. And we'll just kind of listen. I'll just play through the songs and we'll just play them like normal. But I'll do the other one in a little bit. Yeah, this was like the kind of overworld, or like you know, if you're like talking to the character and there's like all the text boxes and stuff, you know. So, which also is, this whole soundtrack is very good. Mario RPG's soundtrack is just banger. It's so crazy, and especially the remakes of all the music are so good. Shimomura is a legend. She's so awesome. Okay, I need to decide, because I guess if I'm doing it like this kind of pose, the back will be a little flatter, and then the tummy will come out a little more like that. Maybe, actually, let me do it on a different, let me do this on the Slayer. I do think that's one of the fun things about, especially when we got like the Live Alive remake and then also the Mario RPG remake. It's just like, oh hell yeah, more remakes of Yoko Shimomura music. Good, thank you. Feed me. I feel fed. I feel well fed as a music enjoyer. Thank you. It's not bad. That's kind of square. So. Okay, looking at it from afar, it actually looks pretty good, but it's not shaped exactly how I want yet, I don't think. I guess there is something to consider, that the butt would be showing a little more, so it might be shaped a little more diagonally than I'm doing here, or something like that. If that makes sense. I love Boshi. I wish Boshi would come back. He is so silly. I do love that they essentially made a Wario version of Yoshi for like that game, and then Boshi never came back. No. I know, okay. Because it would be kind of like, okay, one thing I do kind of need to do is disconnect, or kind of connect up here. Because that's something I fuck up, or not fuck up, but I forget a little bit, is that you do kind of, depending on the pose, you can kind of connect up to the chest right here. And then from there, it would be kind of like, actually that kind of works it. Like there's, I guess it obviously it depends on the body type exactly, but you can kind of have like the little pump right there, pump is a weird way to put that. And then the rest of the body. Okay, and I can play the other one, which was the battle theme I picked for her. Like if you're in a Pokemon game and she challenges you to a battle, and it's Via Dolce from ARMS, which, as much as people didn't play ARMS, it's also got a fucking awesome soundtrack. It's kind of crazy. So it's definitely like a game that you should at least find the soundtrack for. If not, well, the game itself is kind of dead, unfortunately. But if you can find the soundtrack, I highly recommend. It's so good. And it was the theme of my favorite character in the game. I liked playing Lollipop. She was so silly. And she had like a lot of fun like tech, because she was like this like clown, like she was clown, like a candy food clown essentially, or dessert themed clown character. So she had a lot of like acrobatics and shit. That was a lot of fun and silly to mess with people with. I don't know, something feels wrong, but I can't think of what. Let me also get rid of that a little bit. Well, that's right. Hold on. That looks good. Dang. I just need to keep building on this layer. It's something about the front that I think I fucked up on, but I don't know what yet. I know a lot of this is going to get removed as well, because like it has to flow into the dress part a little more, but maybe I just did it too far out. That's something I do want to make sure I get better at. It kind of was a indirect thing of like making Anita also plus size, is like I get to get better at drawing plus size, including helping me draw myself better, you know. So, because I think I just want to get better at it. I think it's such a strange thing now with art, where like I feel like I'm like trying to. It's hard to find. I don't know. Not every art. This isn't meant to be a slight on any artist. It's just not all of them do plus size people, and it's like obviously that's fine. That's like it's its own thing to learn, but it does mean that sometimes it's a little harder to find, like, you know, like commission people to commission and stuff, and that's why. I mean, that's why I've latched onto like Latte especially, and stuff like that. I know I was talking, or yeah, I don't know. So I just, but I want to get better at myself so I can kind of do that better for myself as well. I also, for the record, I'd say that I don't think I would ever do. I don't think I'm in a position to really think I'm ready for commissions. So I'm not for that. This isn't for that. Yeah, something like this is good. I think this does show me that I might have fucked up the chest of the boobs a little bit, because I might need to move them to the side a little more. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's like I get it. It's a whole other beast drawing people in general is hard. It's a whole other beast when you have to consider like fat on people, or like a lot like more fat on like a chubbier person or something like that. So like I totally get it. It's just, yeah, on my end it does then make it a little weirder trying to find like artists, or at least a little more selective, I guess. Or like if I want a comm of like myself, for example. So I want to try and be able to bridge that on my own as well, if I can. Which it has definitely made doing all of the promos myself, the promo arts, like helpful, because I feel like I'm like actually able to kind of test out different posings and things like that. How do I do it up here? Right. It's like I'm worried I'm defining it too much. I can never tell. Maybe that, and then maybe like bring it down a little bit on this corner. Which then I do appreciate like people who have kind of helped out, or like I don't know. I remember when I was doing the like PJ model, and I think that was around the time I was deciding to do more plus size of a representation, and Shiki was like really patient about me kind of, you know, she was really patient about like trying it out, and they did a good job. So it's like I appreciate that, because I know that's like a weird different thing to have to try all of a sudden. Huh? Oh. Okay, I think this is good. This is better. So I can go ahead and I might have made the hair too big, though. I do realize this now. Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza has such a good fucking soundtrack. The song is so good. Yeah, me saying it's too big, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a good start, and then it'll get popped out a little bit because it's also a dress, so like what I want to do is go ahead and erase some of get rid of that layer. That's what I'm gonna do. Get rid of that layer, and then kind of oh fuck. And good. Yeah, okay. I am happy with this. Like that's actually a lot. That's okay. That's a lot cleaner. Then I am very happy with how this is turning out already. This is good. Let me stretch and get a sip really quick though. Oh my god. Yeah, like I feel like even like making some of the models that I've been making for myself, like this one, the witch one, have kind of helped me kind of get better at drawing fat, at least like clothed, you know. And then I guess the fact that my general design, it has like a lot of stomach showing, kind of has helped me kind of at least experiment different like body, or with like how do I say that? How the stomach kind of changes shape and stuff, you know? That's been nice. Okay, let me. Sorry, I'm trying to decide. Right, I was gonna need to sip. Feel the water. I do think this also works better because I think with the first one, I think I maybe went a little too far with like the kind of bell shape, maybe a little bit. Well, no, I mean it's still gonna probably be pronounced, but like I don't know. I think this is just a more natural like setup of that shape is what I'm trying to say. I think. So that's good. Which maybe doing it in a different perspective also helped with that, but I don't know. This does remind me, I do need to add, excuse me, because another part is the, this like kind of chest, this, I don't know what you would call it, this kind of ribbon stripe deal that goes under the chest. I guess we'll do it like that. And then also, like here. Yeah, and it's not meant to like hug, it's just like it goes with the body shape. It's just like an extra like ribbon. And then Oh, I guess although I do need to kind of have it pop out a smidge. Like that. Well, I guess that's, I don't know. Maybe this is, I realize I made it too thick on the other side. Hold on. I guess it would kind of be, yeah, it would be under the boobs a lot, wouldn't it? If it's like that thin the whole way around. Fair enough. And then yoink and yoink. Two. That. And oh shit! I just thought about it. I didn't actually turn on. I need to turn a couple things back on. Forgot to turn on the bot, like add things again, because it's just me now. I had him off while we were together, but I can turn him back on. And then I may add little bows on the ends, which because I think that's kind of cute. Like that. And then on the other side, left. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Like, I think, I don't think, I don't see Anita as, like, this, like, insane, like, fashion person, but I think she at least tries to make sure she, like, looks cute or, like, pretty or whatever. And, like, I've definitely alluded to, like, because I know there's, like, there's a potential future thing where Rio is like, gonna maybe go into contests, and I think it would be really funny for Anita to try and be, like, as close of a fashion guru as she could be for him. And I think that would be really good. Holly infestation for 15 minutes. Let's fucking go. You've been infested with Holly. Let's go. So, like, I thought it was always nice to consider, like, she has like at least pretty solid fashion sense, and not like Ace Trainer fashion sense, just like kind of, I guess, like more standard, like cuter or prettier fashion sense. I do need to add, where did I put that before? Put it up there. I guess it would be like here. I have to add a bow. There's a little bow that goes like around here. Get arms, get bows. But I always just thought that was, I don't know. I personally like that look as well. Just like the nice dresses and stuff and skirts. Like, I've definitely been, like, as I've gone out more and gotten a lot more public on my, like, outfits and stuff, I've definitely I just have a lot more, like, skirts and things that I wear. So I just really like that look on myself anyway. Like IRL too. So I think it's just a good look. The next one. Yeah, that's good. So good. Okay. I hope this is riveting. Not riveting. I hope this is discussion that's getting you through your day. Let me say it like that. I think that's all I can ask for a lot of the time. I feel like I'm just yapping arbitrarily about drawing now and stuff, or about my art ideas and stuff, and it's fun. It helps me solidify things as well. I mean, it helps me, and I'm getting random facts for myself to consider about Anita, so it's like, hell yeah. So I guess this is where I want to do the feet a little bit more. Help distract the Holly work. Exactly. That's all I could ask for sometimes. I'm glad that's what it's doing for you. Wait. Okay. Jeez, 3 more hours. I'm sorry. Shit. Because the thought is almost like to have it like one foot's there, one foot's there. They're both flat. Like that. I don't. It's weird trying to space that out a little bit. I guess the thing is like because. It's weird because, like, A, a lot of the legs are under a skirt, and B, they're also thicker, so it's, like, weird trying to exactly do a stick figure for that, you know? It's a little strange trying to do, like, the usual, like, stick pose for it. I guess the way to go is to, like, just, I guess let's just draw like the rough legs, and then from there, draw where the skirt, the dress part would go over, and then draw the rest of the legs like more defined. So it would kind of be like, oh, not that. And it would be kind of different as well. Kind of like, because it's supposed to be kind of angled a little bit too. So I guess it would kind of be like, this one would go farther and be a little bigger. Like, I think I could work with that. And then from there, I'll go back up here. It occurs to me that maybe this is a weird, because I don't see, it's maybe something to consider. I know like Soapy had made it so that Celine has like maybe at least for hair, like a more action hairstyle and then a casual one, and it's like maybe I should have looked into something like that. It's like, or maybe I should have, I don't know. I'm looking at like the outfit and I'm like, shit, some of the athletics we've had to do, I feel like that's not very, like, this outfit is not very conducive to that. Which I guess I also can look at it as like, well, I don't think I need to expect it to be doing any of the athletics that are happening. So like, fair on that. So maybe at that point it doesn't really matter that much. Right, I guess it's hard to really, shit, I didn't think that through. I guess if I just erase it, and then erase like everything down there, and then see what happens. Wait, maybe not everything, but you know what I mean. Oh wait, yeah, actually. Yeah. That's really good. I need to maybe shape it a little more, but I think that actually does like work hella good. We're cooking. Okay. I might shape it a little bit where like the front is maybe a little stuck out more. But this is random, but I do appreciate everyone as like I kind of like have done a little more, you know, like made myself more plus size and been a little more open about that, and the whole like, yeah, fat women are hot, hell yeah, kind of thing. Because I don't know, it's been a very good like self-confidence booster as someone who is like, I think as I've started transitioning, I've kind of like had that a little more as a goal. It's just like, I'm just kind of a nice, cute fat woman, and I'm very happy about that. And I don't know. It's a weird, or I don't know how to say it. I just like, I think it's like been weird trying to, or it's been a little, I appreciate like everyone who like is like has been kind of a lot more accepting, and at least just kind of is like, yeah, like it is a self-confidence thing as well, where like I feel prouder of myself and how I look IRL than I have really before. Plus just like my own it's just like, yeah, that's my taste. Hell yeah, it's cool, everyone has their tastes. And yeah, like meeting other people who are like, and other like streamers as well. I've definitely been talking to more stummers to who kind of have the same sensibilities about a lot of that, and it makes me really happy to know that like I'm not alone in that sentiment, and then that people are like chill with it. Yeah, you gotta feel, I think if you want to feel confident in being comfy and plus size and fat and stuff, I think you should be, because it's awesome. I am a staunch believer that fat women are hot, so like, hell yeah. So it just makes me happy to see that more people either agree or like, hell yeah, girl, you do, like, I'm glad you're proud of your, or hell yeah, girl, be proud of yourself, or whatever, you know. Like I didn't think I certainly didn't I mean, beyond the fact that I didn't realize I was gonna transition while I started streaming, I didn't think I was gonna realize I was a plus size, or I was like comfortable being plus size as well. That was a huge thing kind of before I started transitioning, being just conscious about weight and stuff, and it was not healthy. So like this feels better. I actually accept myself for fucking once in my life. So yeah, you know, yeah, you get it. Yay. There we go, that's good. Yeah, baby. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I guess I need to just man up, or not man up. I need to get rid of that saying. I just need to brave up. I don't know what I'm saying. And draw shoes. I'm so fucking bad at drawing shoes. I don't know why. I'm so awful at it. I think the perspectives are maybe just like hard for me to do, because feet and shoes can be in so many different angles and shit. I'm so fucking bad at it. It's like, bruh, why am I so bad at it? So I know this one, they kind of go like, I guess I'll draw on this layer. And I'll draw on this layer. I guess, oh right, I do need to, because I actually do like how this looks. So like this will be like here and here, and then on this layer, I guess, because the idea is it'll be like that, not that long, but like that direction. And I mean, yeah, like the shoes are just gonna be like standard, like tennis shoes is usually like my goal there. But, yeah. Yeah, I think it's nice. I don't know. I think that has actually been a really nice thing about Blue Sky, is like finding that community a little better, and like being able to like just or like find people, like the people who encourage, or who are a lot more encouraging of like that kind of like, you know, being actively yourself, and then also just the people with the same tastes. So I just thought that was, it's been like, that's been one of the nice things on Blue Sky as well. I feel like it's been really nice, good to have like find a broader circle, or a circle of people like that who agree. So that's still so bad. I'm fucking awful at shoes. I don't feel like shoes should be this hard. Am I crazy? Why? Is this a problem? Yeah, because I know Milk was honestly someone who helped me kind of, who was a part of that, and I found them through like Blue Sky, not Twitter. I was off Twitter. Like I found them first through Blue Sky and stuff like that. And like there's another streamer I've started kind of talking with more, that like Leah, she's been here like once so far, I think, that Leah Safira, and like she's kind of in the same, has the same sentiment, and I think it's very nice to be meeting people who are like of like mind and stature and all that. I guess, okay, I'm thinking of this like really weird, I hate, I want someone to draw shoes for me, because god damn it, I can't do it. It makes me so mad. I guess, okay, wait, maybe this will work. Okay, so do this. Rid of that line because it's distracting me. Loses the shoes. RPS matchup downloaded. Fuck. It's over. Y'all know my weakness now. I don't know why. I don't get why I have such a problem. Because conceptually they shouldn't be that bad. I guess they just have. I guess it's just the fact that there's so many like shoes can be in just so many angles and shit, and like combos and shit, and I think it just starts fucking me up. Do you have a reference to infer from? Honestly, an idea might be to just look up shoes in like different perspectives, maybe. Let me see what I can find really quick. Shoes, different perspectives. I guess the thing is, I guess I never considered a model or a specific brand of shoe or whatever for Anita, so I'm like, I don't know what I should be looking at, if I should be looking up something specific exactly. That one might be good. Let me grab this image real quick and add it to the canvas. Breed of shoe. Oh, that's also just really big. Jesus. Erase all of that. I am also just, yeah, let me just, okay, delete the layer, because that was all cursed. That was insanely cursed. Okay. That's the music when I have to start drawing shoes. Actually, wait. I forgot. I wanted to check something really quick. I'm gonna stop this music. I want to listen because I think I saw that the people are putting up the FF. What is it? Dissidia? There it is. And I really wanted to listen to Gaia's theme in that, because since Gaia's in it, I wanted to listen to that really bad. Hold on. We're gonna listen to that. God, Crazy Shadow Fingers remix. Okay. I just wanted to play that while we were working for a second. So I need to hear it. Which, first of all, that's crazy. That's Gaia above a lot of characters. That's cool. That's kind of easy. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. Good luck, Holly. I believe. Oh shit. It's like a full, it has like all of it, combines all of it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy. Crazy blending. Yeah, fucking awesome. Okay, that's fucking amazing. Adding that to the stream playlist and to all my playlists. There we go. Yeah, that is just like that. Honestly, feels like it should have been like, it should have been in through. Honestly, it's crazy. You just play them away, just about this that was under cast. Jesus. I'm so I don't know. It sucks because I'll hear this music and I'm like, shit, I kind of want to play 14, but then I also don't. I feel like I have a bunch of reasons I don't want to play right now either. It's like this weird tug of war. It's kind of closer. Still kind of sucks though. And then I hear this, I'm like, fuck, I want to go in there. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's for a fighting game, so hell yeah, it's perfect for that. Okay, go back to the rest of the music. No, no. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I want to too. I do need to go in there too, because I'm behind on like a lot of stuff in there. I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of weird shit going on with the game right now, and it like hurts because I want to go see things, but I also don't want to like. There's a lot of weird. It's just I feel like I'm gonna be thinking about the weird shit while I'm playing the whole time, or I'm gonna get DDoSed out of the game because that's apparently still an issue because they can't fix that for some reason. I don't know. It's like I may be overthinking it, but it just feels like there's been like weird, like, I don't know. I'm still kind of not, I mean, maybe it's like stupid and petty, but I'm still very weirded out about the like conquistador gear shit, and they've apparently continued to make kind of racist outfits or depictions in like the new shit that they're like doing in the new patch, and I don't know, I feel really weird. And then it was like already coming off of this like burnout from raiding and all this stuff, so I'm kind of just like, and then yeah, like the technical stuff where like they're just getting, it's just getting DDoSed and all this shit, so you can't really like play, so you're getting fucked out of your money. because they're not like they're not compensating or whatever. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it makes sense. I'm glad it at least makes some sense. I don't know, it's like really, I've had this like weird thought about it because it feels like it's something that they really should have addressed after the conquistador stuff, and then instead they just make more weird shit. And I don't know, I feel like it's really weird because I feel like that was like both of those were talked about for like a day, and then people like didn't say anything else, and I'm just like, what? Okay, I thought that was like a thing people were worried about. What happened? What changed, I guess. I don't know. And I think there's just enough other things to play for me, and I'm not like, I don't know. I think the nice thing is that my friends that I made while raiding were friends for like other reasons and not just because we raided together. So like we're still talking and doing other things, and like that makes me happy. Does that look too big? Can I ask? I can't tell. Let me zoom all the way out. I was trying to do one of those like references. I can't tell if I think it looks okay, but like I'm also not sure. I could have also been looking at Sora too long and got used to things. Looks good? Okay, cool. Thank you. I budget it. I don't know. It feels really weird, especially when like that's the thing I'm hung up on, and I'm also white, so I'm like, this isn't your problem, but I still just feel icky about it. And then there's also the like greater like Square Enix is apparently kind of trying to double down on AI shit. So I'm like, I feel like that's going to affect 14, and if that happens, I mean, I don't really want to. I guess I'm glad I'm not committed, so that that's not a hard problem or a hard choice for me. I don't know. Yeah, really, it really is a time. It's weird. I don't know. I also, for the record, I will still talk really nice things about my time in 14. I don't think it's like, this doesn't sour the fact that I've had a great time in 14. 14 is what helped me figure out I was not straight and then not a man, and and I met so many people and grew so much because of raiding. So like, I'm never gonna speak badly about the fact that I played it, obviously. It's just, I think right now I'm in a position where I don't feel comfortable playing it right now, and I don't have like, and like my friends are like not just playing 14, so like I don't feel like I'm forced to play it, I guess, like I can easily just sit on the sidelines while other people play it or like do their thing. I don't know, but it just sucks. Yeah, because I want to get the more Square stuff or more Square things, but if it's gonna be a bunch of AI shit for the next like couple years, as long as it takes them to learn it's a stupid idea, then it just hurts. Because I feel like this is the first time I've really been like super hardcore close affected by that shit. Other than technically the fact that I'm watching Rare get kind of killed by Microsoft, but that's like a technical level. Yeah, honestly, I really hope it pops soon, too. That's a cool shape. The thing is, I feel like this is still a good model for it. I guess it's just tilted is the problem. I don't know. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I was hearing that too. They also did just start laying people off, and like it kind of comes in conjunction with the AI shit, and it's like, wow, that's gonna go so well for y'all when like FF14 suddenly has like worse problems than it's already having now with its DDoSes and shit, and like the other games suddenly get like pushed into like these insane pipelines because there are constantly problems that the AI is doing that and then people have to come back in and fix because AI can't do that job. Why can't I make this? What is happening? This looks awful. Actually, honestly, that might be the problem. It might just be because it's tilted. yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, it just makes me mad, I guess, because it's like, and like that is like something where like a thing that I really do love is like being affected by it now, and like a lot of times I will say I feel like I've been fortunate where like a lot of, what the fuck? Oh, oops. Oh well. Like I feel like I was fortunate where like a lot of things that I played in, or that I've played and enjoyed, have been kind of dodging that, or like their companies have at least been a little more reasonable and not been trying it. And I think this is Square doing it is the first time I'm like a company that I've directly been invested in for like at least some degree has like really committed to it, and it feels really bad. Especially when they're supposed to be like the storytelling company. Like, what the fuck? You tell like crazy stories. Why would you tell? Or you're known for your like amazing writing, like storytelling and amazing writing and stuff. Like, why would you fucking ask AI to do that shit? What? It's kind of that like is entirely antithetical to what they used to do or what they usually do. I can't make this. I drew one shoe and I lost all my abilities. Maybe I'm just getting angry too much about AI. Yeah, honestly, looking at Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm like, what the fuck? And like FF7, whatever the third one's supposed to be, it's like, oh god, what's gonna happen at lab? Ugh. Anger hampers shoe production. True. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Take the break. Actually, how long have I been wait, what the fuck? I've been going 5 hours? Oh no. I might need to stop actually anyway, because I do need to go eat, but also just I didn't think I was gonna go. I guess we did actually play Peak for a long freaking time. I may need to stop actually. Oops, I didn't think about it, but I was having fun. It's been comfy, so I just kind of lost track of time in a good way. But yeah, I'll probably keep working on this on my own because I would like to try and finish it soon. I would like to have this up on the wiki in a decent time frame. But yeah, this is what we got so far. I'm gonna sneeze that ad, but this is what we got so far. I am very excited for it. I'm excited to finish. Yeah, I need the stuff. Hi OB. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll have this done kind of soon because it'd be nice. And I have other art I want to work on for the RPG. So honestly, I ended up thinking about making this like weird, complicated movie poster style thing for the haunted house for the Halloween episode. And I'm like, fuck, can I even do that? That might be above my pay grade. I'm like, oh god, and that's amidst all the other cool things I want to draw for this and then elsewhere. Oh Jesus. Just as a little thing, I was considering having a different model ready for today or for this next week, and then the peak, and then I realized peak was happening, and that's why this one came first. So I'm like, shit, now I have that in the pipeline. I want to try and conceptualize at some point. So I'm like, fuck. It's too many things. But yeah, this is good. I'm really happy with how this has turned out so far. I'm very proud of that. I feel like I am actually making more progress in drawing. I feel like it's a more defined character than what I have in the up here in the corner. So it's very good. Yeah. It helps that I've doodled her a lot during like our sessions as well, because I always do those little sketches and doodles and stuff. I guess I have a better idea of how I draw her shapes and everything now, so it's very nice. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think I should go eat. I should get some food. Oopsie oopsies. So I'll go do that. But let's go ahead and rate out and everything. Let me start configuring everything. Sorry, I've been experimenting with a different monitor setup, so I'm like trying to work my way around everything. Okay. But yeah, thank y'all for coming. Peak was really fun. Drawing was really fun. I appreciate it. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun. And it was, yeah, this was a nice, like, it was definitely a weirder weekend for streaming, but like in a good way. It was fun. I had a good time with everybody. I appreciate y'all as always. Like I was saying, thank y'all for letting me be me, and thank y'all for being y'all in y'all's like tastes and looks and everything. I appreciate it. And identities and all that. There we go. Yeah, I'll be back this week. I'm trying to think, because I guess Deltarune is the only returning thing from last week or from before. I gotta decide. So I know there's a couple games I've considered starting, and there's like at least one or two that I need to at some point get back to. So I have no clue, but I will decide, and they will be on the Discord and the and Blue Sky and all that stuff. Oh, and another reminder, if you want to see the tabletop adventures as they're coming out, along with other things I'm writing, it's been fun. Obviously, I think pretty soon there will be a new website, but I'm still gonna update that until the actual like NeoCity's website is done. So, love y'all very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chatting and the raids and like all that stuff. Love y'all very much. Lesson of the stream is just eat all the fungus. Eat so many fungus. Eat all of them. Yummy fungus. Yummy mushroom. Eat all the mushrooms. Okay. I don't really see anyone on that I would normally go to. I think today I kind of don't want to spend a ton of time on it. So I'm going to go to the otters. We're going to go to otters. The otters are very cute. So you can go say hello to the otters. Dies from fun. No. You ascend. Just think of it like that. You ascend. Okay. Let's start heading out. Love y'all very much. Sorry, my intro is very strange. But yeah, we're gonna head out. Love y'all very much. Bye bye. Hold on. Okay. Seeing the number, I'm like, wait, there are actually a lot of people. I feel weird just going, okay, no. I'm gonna actually put that effort in. We're gonna raid. I don't know who to go to though. The problem is a lot of people I would normally raid aren't on. I'm actually down for recommendations. I think it would actually be nice to send all of y'all to someone and not just otters. But it seems like a lot of the people, like, very few of my following is like actually streamers. It's like the animals and stuff. So I gotta actually figure this out. I'm down for recommendations, but I do want to go somewhere. Trade the fridge, honestly, yeah. Actually, okay, let me stop recording also. Let me do that.